Welcome everyone. Well, it's Friday. It's Friday. Who said Friday? Nobody saying Friday. Who said Friday? Who said Friday? Who said Friday? Oh gosh, it's Friday. All I know what that means. All I know what that means. Cascadoo. Every year for Cascadoo on our Friday evening, we have Word in the Yard. So I just want to welcome you all to Word in the Yard. Yeah. So we here. So all you know, we in a pandemic and we in a vibe. So we could not really go to our pan yard. We could not go to our pan yard. But that's okay. That's okay because you know what we say the people don't really hear the Roots team perform. And we have some new faces too. We have some new faces on the team, and you know. They said they pull out the man who behind the camera. They said they pull out the man behind the camera to perform. I want to see what he have, if he still have it in him. You know? I just want to see if he still have it in him. That's all I want to see, if he still have it in him. But nevertheless, we here for Word in the Yard. We're gonna have some fun with y'all, some vibes, some energy. You know, we have some surprises in the house and all. We have some surprises in the house, you know. We have some legends. We have some legends in the house. I ain't calling on them yet. When they come on the stage, when they come into the stage, I'll call the name. So, you know, it's Word in the Yard. And we gonna keep it the little pan vibes. But everybody come in and just perform and do the thing and bless up the mic. Oh, you man, listen, I'll come to bless the mic. Mic check 1, 2, now the mic bless, something like that. I hope when he come up, he say that. All right, nice. So, bring him to the stage to open, to start. He say you want to be the sacrifice. He say you want to go first. Bring him to the stage. The Word in the Yard stage. We have none other than Mr. Mtima Solwazi coming to bless up the stage.
Wait this. Wait this.
I'm sorry, Ole.
Wait this. My uncle come out today, he say, Mtima, that boy real tall. You know, you was signing up on a box or what? Yeah. Yes, people. Good evening. You know, I'm a man of many hats. And once you see me in this hat, I come to sing calypso. But I can't sing. I will talk calypso. So I come to give all you a nice medley. I love this medley. So, we're here for Word in the Yard. What Word in the Yard is about? I need to know. About what? Pan. It's about pan. So let me take a little school and give you a little history about pan. Listen carefully. Because it was a bacchanal in 50s carnival. Fight for so. With invaders and Tokyo. My friend run and left his hat because they hit him a baseball bat. Never me again to jump in a steel band in Port of Spain. Yeah, what happening? Invaders beaten sweet. Coming up Park Street. Tokyo coming down beaten very slow. My friends, when them two bands clash, mama yo, if you see cutlash, never me again to jump in a steel band in Port of Spain. Watch that. Well, that thing get hot. Boy, if you see man get caught, empty ma, run to his mommy house for cover. Quite on top me mommy bed. The pelt a bottle and bust me head. Never me again to jump in a steel band in Port of Spain. Hey, watch me. People are talking about that clash. Hey, that was one of the greatest steel band clash. But you know that thing really start? All you know how that thing start? Sometime, some years, long ago, a man had a hammer used to follow him to and fro. He used to use it to pong a man, sometimes a stupid man. All in the savannah, he never missed panorama. One day, the hammer just disappeared. But some say that it vanished into thin air. So the man with the hammer gone. I want to know where the hammer gone. Sister Sheila, what going on? I want to know where the hammer gone. Trail, why you up and leave? Trail, why you make we grieve? Trail, hammer tell we flat. Trail, why you do we that? Oh God. Well, the dragon don't walk that trail no more. Well, the dragon don't walk that trail no more. I say he don't walk the trail. But I say he don't walk the trail. I say he don't walk the trail. The dragon don't walk the trail no more. Shh. 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 Listen. Listen. Can you hear that distant drum bouncing on the laughter of a melody? Does the rhythm tell you, come, 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 come? Does your spirit do a dance to the symphony? Does it tell you that your heart is a fire? Does it tell you that your pain is a liar? Does it wash away all the unlovely? But are you ready for this brand new discovery? Calypso, calypso, calypso music. Yeah. It's calypso, calypso, calypso. Music. I sing it, whoa yeah, calypso. I sing it, whoa yeah, calypso. I say, I am the seed of the spoiler. I sing it, whoa yeah, calypso. I want to rise. I want to rise. From the time the first bamboo cut and they drag it down from on top that Sintan's hill. Yeah. From the day the first chantrell laid the band, the real jamming start that day, and the jamming still creating rhythm that could be deadly like Headley. Only this time, is the spirit of the melody that's sending the soul to the boundary. From the bongo drums to the roll of the tassa. Ever since Europe come and she make bassa. Calypso. What she had? When I want to start singing calypso, I'm in calypso mode. Calypso. Time. Calypso. I sing it, whoa yeah, calypso. Pick up David Rada. I sing it, whoa yeah, calypso. Pick up David Rada. I sing it, whoa yeah, calypso. I sing, whoa yeah, calypso. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Only thing start nice, boy. Only thing start nice. And so fitting, I just want to give you a little small story. So we had a workshop earlier on in the year. This year, last year? Last year or earlier on in the year? Probably earlier on in the year. We had a little workshop and we was graced by none other than the legend, the King, David Michael Rudder. And it was last year. I know being reminded, and that moment was just so a lot for me. I was starstruck. Even if it was on Zoom, I was watching the screen like, wow, that's David Rudder. Coming and talking and just giving us a little vibes and energy to keep on moving and just inspiring us to be great as always. And I just want to big up MT man one more time. You all big up MT man. Daddy vibes. Well, all you know I go jump in. Real quick. Real quick. And just do a little vibes for all. So let we go. You see, I dream of plantation life. Oh, it's not so different from modern day, but we just not slaves anymore. And you may think that you are too woke to have dreams like these, being so simple. But the best way to understand my idea is to sleep where I do. So put yourself in my barracoon, my home, before my home, and fall into slumber, get a youth, and listen to the rhythm of our forefathers and mothers and couples. Listen to the songs of captivity, the dead-end jobs which have us breaking our backs every day just to barely make passage money. To the grace and the notes of the leg irons during the middle passage, to the crescendos of our mother calling out to her soul son on a dirt road in 17th century Haiti, the symphony of tearing skin, to the cutting of cane, to the waka man cutting grass. I dream so musical I could dance, line dance, leaping side to side, shoulder to shoulder like the ravers we are. Funny how you must dance to make it out alive. So we scant, we break dance, we jana bounce, we two-step, it's in our blood. Our great-grandparents' parents used to dance to beats which led us out of struggle. So maybe that's why black boys can literally dance to anything. So I memorize moves to forget the traumas of past times. But my dreams, they play so loudly that you could hear it in the real world like panorama. But even the sound of steel drums evokes nightmares. But hush, sleep, black boy, regardless of the echo of your true nature firing off into the night. Sleep. Black boy who blocks memories of rebellion's past. Black boy who has been using all the lights in his home to keep the darkness of the street outside. Because black boy is afraid of the dark, afraid of confined spaces. So black boy makes sure he has enough firepower to light up the place. Because black boy not going to be another broke, black, barefoot looking for a quick target to satisfy a quicker trigger finger. Sleep. But they say the block don't sleep. So black boy hasn't slept yet. Black boy don't know rest. Black boy is an insomniac. Some would call him an insomni-black. So black boy guards his home in the night in case other black boys from the same block become Columbus or Cortez, taking things that they don't own. Black boy can't close his eyes. He only knows daydreaming, and the best way to understand a daydream is to be woke and let the imagination run wild. So put yourself on my block and hear the rhythm of modern day slaves in their gold chains and their slave bands in the streets. Hear the screams of mothers when their songs are found silent on pitch roads. A reality so musical like a dance. Line dance to be specific. A line dance called decay. You see, you're just there, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, 6 feet underground, and you stay as still as possible. Trust me, it's trending, because that is the only time we'll be free. But at least now black boy can close his eyes and really have a decent dream. Because I guess dreaming to be different is clearly never enough. Yeah. That's the vibes. That's the vibes. That's the vibes. We here and we on the inside. So, I start off the show nice. And I want to bring to the stage a good bridge in our mind. A good bridge in our mind. I come and meet him here in the Cascadoo. I come and meet him in the Cascadoo. And I meet him, he was a poet. He was a poet, eh? He was a poet. But now you say, oh gosh, I don't do poetry no more. I just do media. You know, and I'll be in real with y'all. Without the help of this fella here, this whole festival that we bring into all here, it wouldn't be possible. It really wouldn't be possible. So you just want to beg up man in media. Let's beg up man in media one time now. Let's beg up man in media. So as I call man in media, all you know who is coming to the stage. I tell all we roles, the whole team have fire. The whole team have fire. So bringing to the stage none other than Emmanuel, Mr. Manny Media. Villafana. Let me go now. Let me see what Manny have now. Let me see what Manny bringing for me. Or you have a little slogan, but he might let you know. He might let you know the slogan when he come up here. Because I know it's good vibes and he go finish it. Yeah.
Hello, guys. How much wood without? I'm just joking. Oh God, you like all that stuff now. That's the problem, huh, guys? You see the boy in a poem there, and that's a good poem, you know. Like I like that poem, you understand? That's a nice poem, very informative and effective. You understand? I know. See, men want to hear it, you know. You understand? In a world where more bullets hits the ground than raindrops and a mother's cries are not enough to stop her innocent boy from being shot, they tell me that by now our sons should be wearing guns around their waist instead of belts, simply to protect themselves. And maybe it's the fact that our school bags are getting lighter because books being replaced with lighters for students to light a piece of grass and pass the merry. But something about all these lighters making my heart more heavy, because in a world where success is no longer defined by passing an exam but by puff passing grams of grinded grass for students to graduate at the highest degree, they still tell me that we need not God's mercy. When the chains of technology gripping tighter than those of African slavery, imagine the average teen punches in over 2,000 words a day while locked up behind Wi-Fi bars and not once takes charge and hits escape. It's because the weight of peer pressure forces their fingers into submission. They no longer have permission to escape such mind control. And we all know mind control starts at the top. I guess that's why we use the caps lock so much, and is so much so that youths barely know the difference between a pen and a pencil. And if I was to stencil 11 words out on paper, you might think I talking about his mother, because reading and writing was never part of his plan. He was better off with his hands, but our school system wasn't designed to understand that, so he was kicked out by age 11, picked up by a gang who gave him an AK-47 and said, son, use your hands. And that's not cool. It's a sad day when the gang could find better use for our youths than the teachers can in our schools. I long for the day when the only relation between Trinidad and a bomb is explosive love and not exploding rage between Rastas and one weak Muslims who proud to hold gun but don't know the meaning of Assalamu alaikum. I mean, come on. I's a Christian and I know the meaning of Assalamu alaikum. I mean, come on. I shouldn't have to wait until I feel the weight of a lost sister as I send her down to her final resting place to understand that we need more than a plan. We need action. So it's only after all is said and done that more is being done than actually said that we can begin to put an end to the bloodshed and start anew. See, I see what my country is going through. And I think there's hope. Hope you do too.
Oh, yeah, the thing nice. Oh, we on fire tonight here, you know. We on fire tonight here. And you know me, as a man like to perform. I love it. I love to perform. I'm performing so long. And I get a stage. I finally get a little stage to come on and bless up, you know. And how fitting. We didn't plan this, eh? We really didn't plan this. Emmanuel now perform a poem there. Then I going to perform a poem right now. I going to perform our next poem right now. Well, I know we getting a team. So let you go. I don't like it in here. I hate being out of my comfort zone here, comfy though. The way my body fits perfectly, it's like the measure me. The same way the bullet fly the right trajectory. Nah, I don't belong in here in dark spaces. I can't breathe. I get claustrophobic. Where's that smell? It can't be me. With my gold chain, with the other side of my brain. Nah, I just sleeping, dreaming. It will all be over when I wake up. Wear dream because I have one makeup. I wonder if it's me alone. We're tall man, bandy. All I hear? Nah, them on the block holding down the fort. Why worried for? I sleeping. I have a headache. Who crying so? I hope it's not daddy. What he crying for? Who he trying to fool? He acting a role since I started secondary school. He didn't really care. I had to get the hard way. Work the block, grind all night, wake up on time, go to class, leave at 3, circle the ends and hide your face, but don't walk too slow cause you might catch a stray or losing air again cramped in here. But nah, this box is the block. You see, these 4 corners is all we are accustomed to, because when you're trapped in a system, no matter how far you run, there's always a coroner waiting on the corner to examine you. I dreaming, I not scared, I seating, meant and cold in my hands already bear badness mean afraid, because when it's drilling time with guns out, put the nozzle in your mouth. Now all that gun talk about, you scare tactics, run racket, but when that bullet impaled, that was the last nail in the coffin. I don't like it. And here is where your deepest fears come true. You see, here lies big shutter, had a lot of potential, but potential only got me laying at attention. Hopefully my real soldiers in attendance. Hope my family get my estate. Watch my state wasn't a soldier, but even real G's get to lie in state. Give my 21 gun salute even if I'm only 19. Dance with my body after 8:30 in the night, or dance until all they see daylight, because all they lost without me. My death is a celebration, just like those who go on before me. All they remember me, all the good I do. Remember me, all the arms I give. Remember me, all the house I give. Remember me, all the people I kill. But all they remember me, and all they remember me. Yeah, boy. Woo. All they know how it is go. All they know it is. I tell all, the place hot in here, you know. All they say I sweat, and the place is hot in here, and I want to bring, and there's the vibes here. There's this space. We call this space here. We call this the content house. We call this the content house. A lot of things are being created for you all, because next year is Cascadoo 10, you know. Next year is Cascadoo 10, you know. So let know we going big, we going better, we going, come on, out of this world, out of this all. Just stay tuned to the social media, share with all your friends, spread the love, all we vibing here. And I want to bring to the stage a young man. But this young man, boy, how to explain, but he persistence. Team, I remember he come in the workshop and we asked him at the end of the workshop, what is his goals? What is his goals and aspirations? The man say he want to work for ROOTS Foundation. The man was so persistent. We want to bring to the stage our new teaching artist, a youth man on board. The man have a poetry model alongside Kirby and Emmanuel Villafana. I know this called the keg model, and he's the G. He's the G in the keg model. So bring him to the stage. All the way from the east side. Make up the east side. Anybody from east side on the live here? Yeah, oh yeah. Bring him to the stage. We have Mr. Jaron Ruiz. Let it go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good night. Good night, Facebook. Good night, everybody. I ain't performing a while, boy. I go. These venues only coming for 2 things. We job and people, man. For real. That is what you feel. You think they had a big meeting before coming, like, okay, here's the plan. Us men going to invade every and any supermarket and corner store. Women, to distract them, go knocking on every happy relationship door. We'll go in small numbers at first to make sure it don't look like an attack. But soon, the whole island will be named Venidad. That is what you think happened, player? I mean, it's not like the country was under constant pressure and danger. It's not like if they walk to the shop and back, they could get kidnapped by random strangers. I mean, you have the facts straighter than any citizen or politician. You did the research and sniff out the Venezuelan secret mission. You found the truth and placed prejudice on anyone coming out of that nation. But what if I told you that wasn't their true ambitions? What if I told you that these people just wanted a better life? What if I told you that they were tired of hearing wars at night? What if I told you that Trinidad was a beacon to their fading sight? Would your mind change? Or would you still say, these people came because they wanted to? Let's switch the view. What if it was you? Trinidad became an outcast. Crime rates higher than ever, and no neighboring countries reaching out fast. Gangs running rampant, and you can't be out past 6, because that's when the sound that clips getting unloaded could be heard the most. But then on the western coast, you and your family board a boat to a foreign land. Suddenly there's hope, even though you don't know the words being spoke, but it's better than the country you left, because you could still smell the fire smoke from the riots that you saw firsthand. But then suddenly you turn into a joke, and the people claim that you only come there for their jobs and people, man. But no, they want to be better than us. They're not asking to be better than. They're asking to be equal to. They're not asking for you to hold their hand. They're asking for you to cut them loose from the shackles of the blatant discrimination and the poles of racism that you've tied them to. They're not asking for everything. They're asking to be just like you. Able to live their life in peace. But because they can't get a fair chance, some have to go learn how to use a piece. The women have to say yes to every man that ever asked for peace. And in the end, it just leads to more blood and violence on this nation's streets. But why do I care about how we operate now? Probably because that's what this country was all about. We never sit back when persons were in need, and that's what made us stand out. We were the land of opportunity in the Caribbean. Something going on home, come, build a house. And it seemed like the people from the past could come and teach us a lesson now. African, Indian, Chinese, they were all here at the same time. Some came as slaves, but they made something out of their lives. Literal blood, sweat, and tears shared as they stood side by side. But now there's a divide. You have what's yours, and I'll have what's mine. Venezuelans want some of it? Nah, take your time. You less than me, so go to the back of the line. How are you going to go from writing posts on Black Lives Matter on Facebook to liking and reposting Veni jokes? How you going to be the cause of a problem in your own country, then want to go and fight a war in another land? You don't see how degrading a whole nationality could cause us harm? Oh gosh, stop it now. It's only when something happened to the venue who does wash your car or touch your parts is when you does want to be up in arms. And ladies, not every good-looking Venezuelan want your man. If his head could turn so easy, then that was not your man. But that's for another poem. All I'm asking is that you give them a chance. I know they're not all good, but that doesn't mean that they're all bad. And I know they're not all good, but that doesn't mean that they're all bad. All I'm asking is that you give them a chance. And one more thing for you to think about. And yes, I'm being generic when I say this, but why is being bilingual such a big thing, but being a Veni makes it basic? Strange.
Strange. That's strange. That's weird. That's suspicious. And the greatest of all, you know the man say? The man say if he had turned, he was probably not your man, you know. And you know what? I on the side so down there, you know why I say, Emmanuel? That is interesting. I say that. Sharon, as always. Thanks, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You know where this go? I go in until I have no voice, you know. All you know me, I love it. All you know, I love it. I tell you, I'm warm. No longer I get to stand up, man. I go in until I'm warm. All you know, the classics are to come out now. I went in, the classics must come out. So the classics coming out now. If you think that life was messed up, think it over. Because now picking up sticks have turned into picking up shells. Yes, I live in hell. This nursery rhyme was once a horror story. We even see it in our real lives. 1, 2, buckle your shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, say it again. 9, 10, say it again. 9. This line revolves around my head like bullets from revolvers lodged in the heads of youth. Like 6 shots wasn't able to kill Francois. You see, we treating it like it's nothing. But I'm looking at this differently. See, it's either you kill or be killed. Just 5, 6. We sang this every day in preschool. And the new generation of youth are special. The ability to adapt faster is incredible. So we created an army just by using brain control. Jeepers, creepers, it's scary, right? So I guess the new generation of youth will move from picking up sticks to picking up guns to picking up rounds that go into weapons that hold more than 6. So slowly, revolvers will be out of the equation and everything is not normal because 15-year-olds are still being killed. Revolvers are the new NyQuil, night, sleep tight, more food for the worms, right? Men, I mean boys, we are so ignorant, so much so we'll kill you for stepping on our shoes. And while the police out here looking for clues, they miss the one vital mark, the print of our soul. We sold our souls for guns. Yes, guns are still weapons of mass destruction. 5, 6 today and the same tomorrow. Yes, stress. 3, 4, shut the door. The door is now closed. It can't be open or can it? You know what? Damn it, we are now barging into closed doors. Everyone on the floor, don't get up if you're 1, 2, wavite your trigger finger and this gun don't just shoot more than 1 or 2. You see what we can't get, we take. So we murder. We see someone's life as an obstacle that we have to get over. That's where 7, 8 lay them straight comes in. You see, after we do the killing around 7, 8, all this lay straight. But my auntie is always say, Isaiah, don't be envious of what is not yours, but auntie, I'm under this brain control and I guess we not old-fashioned like y'all. I like remixes. So 1, 2, lace up my kicks. 3, 4 with his use guns where his legs. 5, 6, pick up 6 better run because I don't care if it's 5, 6 or 6, 5. You can still get hit. 7, 8. We just always shoot straight. 9. Nah, the 9 does remind me of a 6. And if I had the 9 in the trump, I ain't playing no 6 for 9. You see, I learned this song around 5, 6. So this will always stick. Yeah. I tell all we outside. Only I just learned to play Rumi this week. 4s way. nah, clearly I didn't learn how to play the watch now. I'm to big up my 4's part nowadays. The project manager, big up Miss Josan. She out there, you know, big up Josan, you know. Bring all the best team. And I say Emmanuel, but boy, that man, never tell all of this. I can't let us go. I telling all of this. I telling you whole life this. About 310 drop on the board. 310. I have a 10, a trump. Yeah. Nah, don't play that. Come with our face. We lost the wrong pain and sorrows. Alright, cools. So now, I was telling all about the keg model. Earlier. So it's a Kirby, Emmanuel, and Jaron. So the E and the G went. The EG went. Like the for example, the EG, for example, and went. So now, boom, come on. 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10 joke. Right. So now, I want to bring to the stage a young lady. She was the youngest finalist in the history of the National Poetry Slam. She was 14? 14! I never make that slam until I was 18. Do the maths. Emmanuel say he wasn't even writing poetry at 14. You know how it does go. So, bring into the stage. She told me, she said, Isaiah, your voice going. And I one more poem before I leave. That's a tribute poem. I have to do it. One more poem before I leave. But, she said, Isaiah, come in and perform too. Because your voice going, but you know me, I love it. I no longer get a stage, I love it. So I now bring into the stage. She from the east side too, you know. She from the east side, but she from Brazil. Brazil, Trinidad. The same thing, but let's live behind God back. She's live behind the people who's live behind God. I want to bring to the stage our next teaching artist, Miss Kirby Moses, to bless up the mic. I'll get Kirby some noise.
Hello, good day. Isaiah. That's I forgot it out. Yeah. Hello, right. So let's get this thing going. Boom. Felt like I've been here before. Deja vu, seen this all before. My pen has scratched this page before. Tired of just itching at the surface. Trying to see if there is something more to this bitter sweetness. This message in a bottle has sailed before. Yeah. Circumnavigated this landmass, kissed the seafloor, rooted itself at the core. This island is too small to have so much hate concentrated, lining our beaches, seeping into our soil, clogging our trenches. It's there, they lay. The shells of our stolen sirens, our island princesses, our mermaids, our wenches. It's only the whores who get poached, right? Because they were asking for it. The way her youth was masked under the deep throe of her waistline, her hip dips breathing waves beckoning a seafarer to skip his pebbles into her sacred waters. She should have just had her age plastered to her forehead. Doesn't she know that if she parades like this, she's making herself jailbait for big fish who can set sail, get bail, be set free, even if he has more charges than all the eels in the sea? It's easy, you see. It's easy, you see, to maintain a vice of greed when you have never been stopped for so many centuries. It's men you see who make the rules, craft the perfect pillars of the patriarchy where they post notices, telling mermaids that if they want to walk on the streets, they have to leave their fins at home. It's an obvious target, you vulnerability. See, maybe if the contour of her body wasn't so exposed, she wouldn't have been snatched. Could have made it back home. It was definitely her clothes. They held on too tight to her bones. They held too close to her own body. It's her body. So how can someone so separate, so unattached, so unworthy be free enough to encroach on her boundaries? Her body is a whole body of water, not simply a lake or pond or gutter. You need permission to enter. A government letter can close off nature, can seal off open bodies of water. Can a government letter the words to seal off the perpetrators from the streets, who steal bodies out of our homes, who make shallow graves and dark holes the final home for women and girls? Can a government letter the words to demand pirates to stay away from our gems? To cuff their hands the first time they offend? Don't give them another chance to pillage and plunder again. I have written this letter 1,000,000 times to government men and ordinary guys and male friends to be aware of themselves. To the women to hear out their friends, mothers to believe their children, men to pull up on their brethren. This is a painfully penned letter to everyone, to guard our coastlines, our women who hold the whole world in line, our households, which they should protect, the trench holes to our panty lines. They are not blurred lines. I said they are not blurred lines for you to increase the opacity. Consent is very clear to see. It's yes or no, and no is a loud word that comes in many forms. It's the dick pic we didn't ask for, the stalking at our front door, the comments about a body that is not yours, the step away in a party because this dance is not yours. We are not yours. I don't know how else to say it, but we are royally pissed off, sincerely. Every woman, I'm not done yet. That is the funny thing. Yeah. I don't know how else to say it, but we are royally pissed off. Signed with the highest sincerity, every woman who has ever lived in a world where men see us as just property.
Yeah, all I tell already, the vibe's too high right now, you know. And if I fall right now, I might touch the sky. Female love unfold like a laughing flame. All who didn't know we when we done, they're going to know we name. Right. Only that was Kirby Moses. That was Kirby Moses. Not yet. You're good. You have some time. Because only here. Right now, it have people tell him, people send me a message to say, oh gosh, boy, I want to be on the show, but I like the vibes of the show going on. I want to be on the show. I get 2 poems, send them a chat to Emmanuel. We could send off a poem on the screen. I don't know. We go. The man said, tell him Tima hook him up. He said, tell him Tima hook him up. Don't worry, we go see what we go do for you. You know, here's your boy. The boys are always back. Right. So, I have one more poem for the night. They my last poem because if I perform 3 more, my voice will go and I can't host nothing tomorrow and I'll just be parked up. Don't worry, I go and drink my ginger tea. All you know how this go. When there's a poet, you have to protect your voice. But don't worry on yourself. Don't worry on yourself. I have thing. You know? So, you know, we lost a lot of icons. And one of the latest ones he lost was Brother Resistance, boy. You know, Brother Resistance, the king of rap so. The king of rap so. You know, so and to me myself, I was like, boy, I had this poem here. But I want to switch up the vibes now, but whatever, yeah, poetry rap. So, well, poetry is really rap, so, you know, but it's going to be a different kind of melody, kind of vibes, a different kind of energy. So, I'll get in without no further ado. Isaiah John, come back on the stage again and again and again. I am the son of shadow, resistance, sparrow, rudder, gypsy, bomber, culture. Son of the streets, son of pitch roads and crime hotspots, son of the drug blocks. Yeah, they have nots. Some people only see what they want to see, never see what they could be. Just because you're born in the ghetto, that don't mean you don't have a chance. Because everybody ain't born with the same circumstance, same mindset, same ideology. But I here to guide you, give you some tools for your journey. It will come in handy. Here, hold Psalm 23, because we had to break the cycle. This prophet not trying to profit off of you, trying to teach you survival. The manual to the streets, how to navigate the main roads and the back roads before you reach the highway. Show you success stories. Show you that even though you have less, you can still make it, never fake it. Because we tired of our sons and our daughters becoming folklore. We fed up replaying the same story over and over and over, but I wanted to listen, hear that the rhythm coming in. It's time for you, yes, to follow your dreams, shake the place, show them it's not what it seems. You see, cash rules everything, but now me, you can never forget where you come from. Home at the steel pan and the blue steel. Not because your friends right there to mean that they're real. Create your own path, work on your art, cause we moving forward together, my brother, my sister. We creating jobs that was never there before. Coming out of the system is the real art of war. Free your mind, free your soul. If you don't know yourself, you can never be whole. I am the son of shadow, resistance, sparrow, rudder, gypsy, bomber, soldier for we culture. Not another one like me, there's no other. Cause my place is set in stone and it's time to create your path. And remember that you are not alone. Knowledge is power. Guidance is key. We've been fighting forever, so forever we free. We've been fighting forever, so forever we free. Forged from the love, yes, that is we. So forever, forever, forever we free. Yes, forever, forever, forever we free. Trini, the land where every creed and race come together and find an equal place. So forever, forever, forever we free. Forever, forever, forever we free. No place in the world that I'd rather be. So forever, forever, forever we free. Yeah. All you feel I should jump there. Get a little jump and put out tent. I feel like that is our vibes, boy. I feel like that is our vibes. So now bring him to the stage. All of you, this man. I will tell you about this man. This man was a footballer. You know, people might say, you know, but Isaiah, he was a goalkeeper. Logie was a goalkeeper. Yeah, you know, I look up to Logie. You ever hear about the green machine? You never but you went to school, I mean, I never hear about him. He went to school. But this man, Logie has grown so much. Logie has grown so much, everybody know. Logie has two companies. Well, Logie has two companies. The man have Horizon Media TT, you know, and you know what else he have? The man have Mikey's driving school. So anybody out there on the live, we don't need a little lessons, a little class, a little driving class. All you go heal this fellow who coming up here. All you go heal this fellow who coming up here. You know, Cascadoo. You know, Cascadoo, Roots Foundation's very own. Big up Cascadoo, big up Roots Foundation. I tell you, we bringing out people, boy. We bringing out people, boy. Imagine I get Emmanuel to come and perform. Now I go and get Logie to come and perform. Bring him to the stage. We have no other than my co-poet. He's my co-poet too, you know. Michael Logie. All big up Logie one time.
You get him, man. I get shorter. Hey. They inside. Long before COVID erupted and disrupted the immune system of the universe and placed pressure on its precious lungs. The goal, to flatten the curve. Their hands, always clean. Never missing a sanitization station or temperature check routine. Many of them real cold. Temperature gone to your head. 0 degrees. They inside long before that COVID-19. And inside is where the masks off. Where they dressed up with makeup, suits, and fresh cuts. They are the ones looking fresh. But you are the ones being marked as you walk back to your car after securing the bag, and it is there someone would pass on the info for the devils to roam. I don't think and I don't believe in remote work, because even if they isolated through work from home, the environment is even less controlled, where relatives and spouses are alone with unlimited access to smartphones, but they inside. Long before COVID, quarantined. I just can't believe that a man will leave the bank, envelope in hand, from the money counter to the envelope to his van, to be stalked, only for someone to break in and go with his 20 grand. That's grand theft, followed by grand theft auto, as we witness a high-speed chase down the nation's highway. Officer, it's 3 of them. They driving a red Selfie. Please send some more police to help me. Officer, the number plate is PD. And he continue out of breath, and they inside. And this is the same symptoms that dying patients get, but they inside. And as they search for the suspects, the question mark lies at the end of the word who. Who? But I'm sure this inside is not what the WHO approved. But this is not what the WHO means when they say to remain quarantined, but you inside. With insight, as the unvaccinated 16 digits of my credit card lays inside my data unmasked, unprotected in an environment that could turn toxic. The insiders are the viruses that are usually asymptomatic, watching wealthy women walk out the bank and making them easy targets. Who else will know the money in my account except the ones who counting and enveloping, then tipping off the ones who loafing? You ain't find that strange? You ain't find it strange. You see, for things to change, you have to look inside, where everything is known, where everything is unmasked. That's where you may find the deltas and the P1s. Sometimes the virus are the ones with the information. Right. I want more. I just have one more. Anything, alright?
Yeah. Nah. All the mic gotta get a little ease up for the while, boy. Good, all the Logie. All when we leave this, hear this. All know Logie. All know Logie. I want to let all know that Logie. Yeah. Bring it now. You see that one, Logie? You know what to do? You see that one, Logie? You know what to do? Now, boy, I got to sanitize. Where's the sanitizer? Nah, let's see what look, you know, do that. Nah. Ole, we've been here for about a week. And Logie just write that poem like, how long you write that poem, Logie? 10 minutes ago? 10 minutes ago. Come on, Ole. Ole witnessing greatness here, you know. There's an evolution here. There's an evolution of artists who just hungry for it and who just want to work and create content for everybody to be happy and everybody to be joyful. Ole, I tell you, Cascadoo 10 coming up. Cascadoo 10 coming up. And you know what else coming up too? Before I bring back Kirby and then before I bring back Logie again, let me tell you what's coming up. Tomorrow night, we have the semi-finals of the Roots Poetry Slam. Ole, come on now, make some noise now. Make some noise now. We have 12. We have 12 semi-finalists. And the coming to vie for a place in the top 6 is that 12 cutting down to 6, you know. Well, yeah, that 12 cutting in half, you know. That 12 cutting in half. Who will make the final stage? Who will be this year's new Roots Poetry Slam champion? We all want to know. If you want to know, all you will tune in. All you will tune in tomorrow night at 6. At 6 p.m. We start in 6 p.m. All you get there. I would like you all to get there because it's going to be a movie. It is going to be a movie. And I have a surprise for you tomorrow. If all you feel like seeing me alone up here tomorrow, I have a surprise for you. But that will come tomorrow. So, without saying that, and well, I just feeling filled with happiness, boy. I just happy. I only not feeling happy, boy. Only not feeling happy. Only we went through a whole week already, you know. It's Friday, you know. It's Friday, you know. Only since Monday we going, you know. Since Monday we going, all my voice going. Since Monday we going, my voice started to go just so. Minor. So now bring it back to the stage. We have, once again, Miss Kirby Moses. She coming to the stage, yeah. All big up Kirby now, big up Kirby one time. Yeah.
Nobody dropping the mic for me, but that's okay. That's okay. I short. I know. I'm aware of my situation. Yeah. Here we go. A letter to the man on the street who want to kill me. Some all keep wondering how we could jam still when there's still blood still and it's no longer in the hills, but where the sun hits and the life lives and we beg for someone to save us, but not even the God's will, because this is not God's will. God will burn us with fire and brimstone, but we have no fear. Because it is in this hellhole here where we live, yeah? Where we don't know the difference between a bass drop and a gunshot. And my mother thought the same thing too before she left me. With a man who hated women and taught me to love the body parts that he bruised with bald fists and forced entries. She left me with a father who enjoyed the company of strange people. And he didn't know what to do about it. She left her son with him, and the only thing that comforted me was standing on the stool with the rope caressing my neck, and I'd never step off though, because this was not how boys like me were meant to die, with the frayed fingers of the fiber tracing ticklish patterns like Saturn around my throat, and the tease was too much. Until one day I jumped and I forgot how good breathing felt, and I learned to love oxygen, and I understood how my little brother felt when he got asthma attacks, and then it was over. Easy breath. Breathe easy. The rope snapped and I was back, but my father stood above me and he told me that I was mad and never to come back, and he let me out with blue-black bands because black boys weren't meant to feel. But on the streets, I learned to feel the bottom of pockets without the owners even knowing. I was something like a midnight robber. More like a broad daylight robber. I'd steal your money, then snuff out your lights in the broad daylight. I was more than a robber. Much like an eraser, I'd erase your face from the face of the earth, then walk free because authorities could never hold me. And it's like, I don't even need to hide because the police have my back, see. So when they mention bringing back the death penalty, I laugh. Because I learned a long time ago that rope had nothing on me. And anyway, how are they going to hang me if you can't even arrest me? Or they want to tie rope around my neck and make me suffocate? Never. I will never suffocate, but I will make you suffocate, and I'll make you suffer, Jane, and I will make all the women suffer except my mother. I will take all your broken bodies in the black back streets, and even if you're bleeding, I'll still go balls deep. Even if you complain, I'll complain. You could march until your foot bleed. Hold a placard, but you will never succeed. Pray for 40 days, eat nothing. I mean, do whatever you need and see if I will stop selling lies. That penalty have nothing on me. If you kill me, you're putting yourself in more misery because Redman, Boise, and Johnny will rise up to replace me. I am not a thief of all things good. Can't see love if there was none to begin with. There was never love in this land. I never saw love in this land, and I'm sorry to the founding fathers that our fathers founded criminals. And every day we go on, the dream dies. But what do you expect the future to hold if these school bags are filled with knives? Manning couldn't stop me. The next one, she was in the same boat as me, and who the hell is Rowley? He can't even hang me. Even if he have Faris Alwari tobacco, big broad chest, don't scare me. I walk with confidence as company. I can't swim, but I dumping corpses in the sea. And what is fair if the amount of body bags I produce is enough to pile up and build buildings out of blood and bones? No amount of tears you cry will ever be enough. Especially when police officers dropping like flies. SWAT. What the hell is SWAT? What the hell is SWAT anyway? I taking all that down any day. Uniform don't scare me, whether it's camo, suit and tie or school skirt, I don't care. And you shouldn't either, because one day you'll wake yourself up and realize that the world holds nothing comforting or safe for anyone. Because of people like me, walking free. I don't even live in the hills. I walk in where the sun hits and the life lives, and all there was somebody to save all, yeah? Not even the God's will. So bring on the fire and the brimstone. At least I'll be at home here in this hellhole where I dance to the sound of the gunshots and then the bodies drop. And the only thing that comforts me now is when the bullets rain down like rain on the street. Could never wash clean the blood stain that I leave with every step that I take. My soul bleeds because my soul's crushed skulls. That's how everyone deserves to die. Innocent, guilty, or otherwise. I'll use my fingers and force my very fiber of your being out of your lungs. There's nothing else I can be, because nothing else loved me. My mother left me and the rope snapped just so it didn't have to touch me. I've touched death before. It may be penalty to you, but to me it's just deja vu. I'll make sure that every breath you take is only full of fear. Because it's only fair that if you leave me in the streets, the thought of me will make you squirm and hide beneath your sheets. It will never be over. I have snapbacks and tattoos, and I'll snap backs and next to, and I'll leave your fathers broken, begging below me, because I'll never bring your babies back. I'll make sure that every baby's brain bleeds, and I will dump their broken, beaten bodies in barrels and backyards, and breathe easy, easy breath, breathe easy, easy breath. All they can't breathe easy, because all they're scared, and I know it. All they talking about hang me, all they talking real. If all they want to hang me, first they had to catch me, I'm not even running, and you can't catch me, I'm not even running. And you can't catch me, I'm not even running. Yours sincerely, killing confidently.
The last time I have midnight my poem, so time midnight my poem. I new age midnight. All I we in we bag, big bags. I telling big bookings. Nah, I tell only that's that's our movie. That's our movie for sure. Kirby, big up yourself. Kirby, big up yourself for sure. Kirby, big up yourself. Yeah. You had to load up for me. I had to load up for me. So again, this all could not have been possible without Money Media. And I want to big up Mtima himself as well too, for having the vision and for saying, you know what? Although it's pain, we still doing our Cascadoo because the people need it. And nothing better than consistency. Consistency is always key. So once we keep consistent and continue doing the work we're doing, I know for sure we'll always be on top. We'll always be on top no matter what, So, I want to bring back to the stage. Before the last performer, he go and close off the little show for me, and then I gonna come back and sing. I want to bring back to the stage. So I want to give him some time now, because this person he's on this transform. He just transforms sometimes, so it's hard to leave him to transform. So now bring him to the stage, back again, all the way from Mikey's driving school. We have. I remember Port Spain, San Fernando. Get there. Get there. We have Michael Logie.
Another day in the midst of hell. And they don't know when this fire would be extinguished or when normality would be restored to the home. They don't know when an end will be put to the heat of the right hands that they face for all the wrong reasons, or how these children seek a place of eternal comfort, a stable household, unconditional love, and the warmth of a heart rather than the warmth of pot spoons across their hearts, for the beatings that they receive would one day stop their hearts from beating, because each tear that a child sheds ruthlessly shreds and tears apart their lives. So this poem is for the parents who literally seek to kill their children with licks, whose bipolar disorder runs ice through their veins to fuel their cold-hearted behavior. That ice, when mixed with alcohol, that ice, when mixed with frustration, that ice, when mixed with the strains of low wages, unleashes the deadly dragons from their cages. And the worst part is, the children are the enemies of the war. And they didn't even think that they would be feeling the wrath of their mother's arms. Anything in arms reach their mothers are armed, and it's like the sweet, soft sound of Christmas carols serenading their ear bells. Why? Because they pick up the bottle and spoon and is ham for the children, and you know they must boil the ham. So you take hot water and dash it on your daughter. You know you must roast the ham. So you take your daughter's hand and burn it with a lighter. I hope God send you to hell so Lucifer could burn you with a lighter. I'm praying for these children whose parents never sagged a day in their lives but still have to live by the belt. And the fist of an angry father who cannot fathom the thoughts of his own issues, so he chooses to open fire with onslaughts of brooms, mops and pot spoons for his insecurities. He uses these tools to dislocate jaws and gums. He swears a $10 cheap drum the way some parents just beat up their younger ones. This poem is for the mother who had a better day at the workplace and comes home to unleash her lexicon of loose words into the ears of her children. And they are now forced to listen to the F words that break their egos. And you may think that it would exit through the other ear, but nothing hurts a child more than hearing you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid every day of the year from the person that made them. This poem is to terminate the father, the uncle, or the brother. All they had to be sick. You are aroused by the sense that lingers in your daughter's room. So you linger into your daughter's room, becomes erect and wrecks the flower that has not yet bloomed. You lay a tomb over the virginity of your own child. You're a pedophile, and that shall not be tolerated. We should remove your clothes, have you stoned and then hung by your stones for forcefully burning up the minor's soul. Some children living in hell, yes? So for these children, I pray a sweet prayer. For each black and blue eye that made you think that it's better to be buried. For the ears that learned what venom sounds like. For the broken bones that learned how to heal itself. For the eyes that were made teary for no practical reasons. A prayer for those who graduated from home school with first degree burns. I pray a sweet prayer that the Father in heaven put a halt to the heat of the hellfire that burning down homes, to extinguish the parents that firing blows that blowing fire into the lives of the youth. Send forth a thunderstorm to wash away the stimulus that keeping this fire burning. Send forth a tsunami of holy water to drown all the parents that too hot to cool down. Put an end to the fire and let thick black smoke represent a household free of abusive relationships. Put an end to the fire and let thick black smoke represent the bright futures of the nation. Kids, put an end to the fire, because child abuse is not cool.
Wow. Ole. Logie always bringing the fire, boy. All the time, boy. Ole, I tell you, first, I'm going to tell you what went on there. Logie see me perform so much time. He say, "Why is there, boy? You know, I can't let you stand up on one foot, boy. Till our next poem come out there. You know, you're outside. Thanks, boy, Logie, boy. Logie always appreciate it. You know? You always appreciate it and appreciate the vibes. And, you know, Ole, I tell you, I get emotional here. I getting emotional here. Now long this was supposed to be a slam, you know. This was supposed to be a work slam, you know, but men was saying, hey men say, boy, ting, I doing media. The next one saying, boy, I had no time, I doing driving school. I calling out men. And I really want to see you pen win, but tonight everybody pen win. And where's he bar? Everybody pen win. But I forget the line. And somehow they just not fly like penguins. Oh, no. Oh yeah. So, bring it to the stage. Well, I think tonight we have like a graduation. I don't know yet. I think we have it's an inauguration. An indoctrination. That's the word. I feel it's an inauguration, indoctrination, enterization, you know. So all they bring into the stage. This man is one of the baddest Pierrots in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, the baddest Pierrots. He call out somebody, you know, but they could not be here, you know, family issues. But I know for sure the next time you will see both of them up here, going head to head, you know. But I tell you, we have some special plan tonight. So I want to bring to the stage. Only he right there, like he right next to that. I want to bring to the stage. I bring it to the stage now. We have the story speller. I'll give it up for that. Give it up for the story speller. Oh, I had to put in my tongue, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, just now. I had to put it on. I forget. That good? I should be good. Yeah, that good.
But before I start, I want to call out my girl. You understand? All that big talk you give me the other day, right? All that I try to call her. The number you have reached is not in service. Please leave a message. And she go text me back and tell me, here what's going on. I can't make it tonight. You win by default. By default? I don't win by default. Why? Because it is I, the story speller, an architect of the pun calculator, master of social media. You could find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But be sure to have your dictionary and thesaurus, because you will need to decipher why my puns are so with punctures. Watch now. Last year, in 2019, I gave all the how far, Marcy, and I come with Venice, Wela, in 2020. But I was going to do a remix this year. But T&T have so much material. You don't need to fear the COVID-19 or the damn vaccine that the health ministry trying to jab the country. Watch now. You remember there was a tit for tat about who going first between Dial Singh and Rowley? Well, I hear Rowley outsmart the man, calling sick and take the sign of him. So, to show my appreciation to the chief medical officer, I'm going to challenge myself and spell his name Dr. Parashram. Earlier, since 2020, COVID-19 had its place in a real bacchanal. School closed, church closed, bars closed, and the band carnival. Real people out of a work. They don't know where to turn or what to do. So I hear some of them decide to bless up one another by throwing a susu. Well, all yeah. That I know was real commerce. It's every week them police raid the DSS. Like it's every fortnight them police want to draw a hand whenever they go to lock up the susu man. It's real kick and cuff Them police pelting like them don't care. Wait. I feel that's the man they wanted to fall off a chair. Well, all you know we passed through the carnival season. And them party goers, they got ease attention. Is zessers by wessers on land and on sea. Them promoters had Gigi real busy. All them fet was on trending. Axe, Faye, and Bungee Garling. Iowa Stage was the first platform locally to showcase artists virtually. Is we home under one roof, or we in the Gael, or we streaming live on the Carnival Champions League, the CCL. So here we're going on. Tell Gigi, I say, to take your time. And when you're coming tomorrow for crab and dumpling, bring Alexander for the lime. Because I go bring my friends and you go bring your friends and all of we friends together go be liming. Just pick the police station where we go have the backyard jam. Because across every nook and cranny, the parish ram. And that is my tribute to Dr. Roshan, Parish Ram. This story is better. Well, listen, what are going on? I get on bad tonight. Because my worthy opponent did not show tonight and sending me text message with love heart and thumbs up and claps hands and sad face and say, sorry, speller, take win. Right? I going tonight to inaugurate, to anoint, appoint, everything. Baptize a poet into the Pierrot Grenade realm. And my future Pierrot Grenade, you have one assignment only. Seek and find Kiyomi and destroy her. You know why? Because the trophy for 2019 and 20, Kiyomi, you understand? She owe me that trophy. So I want to bring on, we'll give her a name after, don't worry about the name, right? Our poet, young Princess Kirby, Princess Pero.
I don't know who is Kibbs. But do you know who is me? You know me? Who am I? I am the Pierrot Grenade, I say. I've existed for many a day. And some like to say that spelling and speaking is my game. But no, it is a passion, an inspiration, a moment in time for me to analyze each word and each rhyme and give it a story and allegory if you mind. I, the Pierrot Grenade, detest being ignored. So all of you who have tried closing your eyes, open them now. I want attention, however it comes. So I dress elegantly from head to toe in multiple bright colors and put on so many bells so I come down the street and drown out every single drum. Need I remind you that I am a genius, a scholar, a jester? So watch closely how I use my weapons on peasants like you. I'll whip you for your ignorance, for being unable to keep up with my standard of intelligence. And please, I beg of you not to fight back, because I have an army of fierce women that stand guard behind my back. I am the Pierrot Grenade, descendant of the Pierrot, a character who loved wearing white and played the fool, ever thinking he was trapped in a box. Oh, what a tool. I am better than he. Every year I come out running everybody off the streets, ridiculing me for my love of speech. Look at all of you. trying hard in school. I mean, and right now is online too, so all they're trying and aiming to be smart like me. But all is fools because you don't know that what I do is an art that can't be learned here, there, or anywhere. Can't be taught by a professor. Not even two. I can quote Shakespeare and Othello too, but I guess my time is meek. I now leave by apologizing. Sorry if I hurt any of your feelings, but excuse me. This is just what I do. Just what I do for a living.
You're going to witness tonight the induction of a new Pierrot Grenade.
Oh yeah.
Give our tools.
Make sure it's secure, man. My head too big.
This too big.
Too much intelligence. Too much intelligence. Too much intelligence.
We'll take away this and give you that. You are now Princess Pierrot Grenade. Kiyomi, watch your back. We coming for you. Yeah, watch your. Yeah, we go mash up.
All right. All right. That's enough hostility. That ain't enough hostility, man. Hey. Kiyomi, big up yourself anyway you stand. You know how it is go. You know what they say? You know what they say? First, that'll beat you. They can talk on the one, but that'll beat you first, right? For sure. Kiyomi anyway, stand make up yourself. All of you just induct a new Pierrot Grenade, and I feel that was such a fitting way to close off Word in the Yard. And all I can let we know. No, all I can let we know, because next year we coming back with the pan side. We coming poetry and pan. But this was Word in the Yard, Word in our yard. We bring this to you. And I want you all to know that tomorrow the semi-finals is on, and it is going to be lit. It is going to be steamy, because I know poets coming out from what we have poets from all over Trinidad. I don't know. I yet have a poet who was in Trinidad, but he had to leave Trinidad. But he's at Trinidad and he in Miami. All kind of madness I hear. Hey, I'm telling all you, tomorrow it's going to be a serious problem. I want to always want to bring up Money Media again. Thank you. I want to bring up Mikey's Driving School for coming through. Maybe. We might have a Mikey's giveaway. I don't know yet, We might have a Mikey's giveaway. I had to talk to the boss first. He had to put some pen to paper and some paperwork had to sort out. We might even have a Money Media giveaway, So the thing's nice, And we might even have a Roots giveaway. You have an event and then you need a performer. Oh gosh, we might have a Roots giveaway. I don't know. Maybe, but I just want to thank you all for being on the live and staying here with us. This was Word in the Yard. I feel there's a fitting way to end the Friday, But we are the Roots Foundation. We love the theatrics and we love the extra, So if all you feel that wasn't enough, it's Friday and we just do on Friday, we just party and we in the backyard. So now while I leave, you all could stay and take the stage, the Backyard Jam edition. Peace. See you all tomorrow.